All right, ready to go here. And stepping in for the Rays, James Wood. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Good eye
That's
right
down.
there.
That's a ball.
Left-hand hitter waits. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Makes the grab, one away. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Dairon Blanco. Ashcraft, 26 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2019. Fly ball down the line. Reynolds trying to get there. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Number 2. 2 outs. Base is empty. Willie Adames stands in. And that one lifted in the air center field. Gets under it. He makes the grab. And that is that. Back here at Great American Ballpark, here's Alex Bregman. The pitch. That one
That's
misses,
a ball.
and it's 1-0. Oh, great stop. The throw. And very nicely done for the out. Ryan Reynolds here. And that's outside.
Ball.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
1 down, base is empty.
That's a ball.
Up the middle. A dive. He's got it. Throws from his knees.
Safe.
Not in time. He's safe. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Check 1 ball, no strike.
No appeal. Throw over to first.
Nope.
Tries to get back and save. The 1-0. And that one clips the corner.
1-1.
And
2-1.
Ball.
Three 1.
In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Reynolds over at first with 1 away. Fouled off down the right side. Espino over to first.
He's safe.
Tries to get back and save.
He's going, he's going, he's going.
Here goes the runner.
Save! Right there on the tag.
Out there. And that ends. Back here in Cincinnati, here's Nolan Arenado. The pitch. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Line drive. Puts it away for the out. Here's Nolan Gorman. Ball for a strike. It's 0-1. Ashcraft throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity.
0-2.
But it moves a ton and it stays down. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 away. 2 outs. Base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Taylor Ward. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the left fielder, Matt Wallner. And a pitch. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Hey!
Check swing, went around. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Wouldn't chase
1 ball,
that
2
time.
strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Just
No, that missed.
the
That's a
mark
ball.
outside the zone.
It's a good
2-2.
And out. And now 1 away. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. And he'll step off and take the signs again. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Righty to the plate. Outside. And it's 1-1. Adames. Now a jump throw. No play. That's an infield single. Here's Josh Bell. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. That's it for a strike.
0-2.
And there is another strikeout. Next for Cincinnati, Matt Vierling. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two outs.
That's inside. Ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Espino checks the runner.
He's safe.
Tries to get back and save. Perez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And
Count is full.
Skips into dirt.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
That's the strikeout. On to the 3rd inning, and now the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Ashcraft back to work.
No,
Slider
that's
misses
outside. Ball.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
On the corner for a strike. Righty delivers. Little chopper rolls foul. 1-2 here. Rips that one center field. Hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Rene Pinto now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
No balls,
Good
2
luck
strikes.
catching up to that one.
1 down, base is empty. Bounced up the middle. Throws to first in time. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. So the Rays batting order turns over. Now the left fielder, James Wood.
Yeah.
A swing and a miss, and that's
0-1.
strike 1.
No, that missed. That's a ball. 1-1.
Ball to strike. The pitch.
Strike 2.
Too soon and strike 2.
1-2.
Down strikes he goes. And we're back. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Victor Caratini. The wind of the pitch. And that one fouled off. The pitch. And
that's
the
inside. That's the ball.
just misses. And
that's a ball.
Now 2 balls and a strike. And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. 2-2 now. And
count is full.
Ball. That's a strikeout. Here's Garrett Hampson. That catches the zone. Strike 1.
Ball, that's up.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Back to the top of the lineup, Alex Bregman will hit next. Grounded out his first time. On the ground, out to short. Adames. And the Reds go 1-2-3. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Start of the 4th. Now up for Tampa Bay. Dairon Blanco. Ashcraft back to work.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. Nice change.
0-1.
Blanco, 30 years old now, and he was born in Cuba. In the air, right field, and that'll get down for a hit.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Ashcraft keeping an eye on him. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Another route to first.
No,
and he's back in that time as well. And that's disengagement number 2. The 1-0. There's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for
1-1
breaking ball today.
And now 2 balls and a strike. And the righty deals. Grounder might be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. Back to
That's
first,
it out.
and that is a double play. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Huge sigh of relief right there. Big time pitching to induce the double play to erase what could have been the go-ahead run.
There's a strike.
Just not able to catch up to that
No
velocity.
balls. One strike.
Just
That's
off
inside.
the
Ball.
inside edge. 2 down, nobody on. Check
Ball.
swing. He held up, and it's 2-1.
Hey! 2-2.
This to third. Caratini. Over to first.
Go.
And that is the third out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Brian Reynolds. And a pitch. There's a strike.
Ha!
Well, these Reds, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate.
1-1.
Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
1-2 is the count.
Him out. Marcell Ozuna, the next to hit for the Reds. Went down on strikes his first time through.
No, that's it.
Missed.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball,
Betting
1
really
strike.
sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next
Ball.
offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Good
That's
eye
a
in
ball.
that spot.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage
3-1.
and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Blanco on the move. And there's 2 down. Matt Wallner digs in now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Just
Ball.
missed. 2 outs, base is empty.
Yeehaw!
Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
1-1.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
No, that's in.
Off the inside edge. 2-1.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Generally,
2-2.
second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Next
Ball.
offering upstairs.
Full count.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that means Salvador Perez will have a chance to hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And now it's going to be Salvador Perez. Taylor makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here in Cincinnati, we go to the top of the 5th, and now the DH, Nolan Gorman. And a pitch. And a foul ball.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
It's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good, quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Ward in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day.
That's
for
a ball.
And a good eye there.
2 balls, no strikes.
Next offering in there for a strike. And a count
2-1.
2-1. Ground ball left side could be 2. On a second, they get 1.
Got it.
On the first double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Foul ball. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. And he held back, according to Rusty Valentine. The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. All tied up here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And
2-2.
Ball. This ball's chopped on the ground. Vierling in plenty of time to first. Out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Josh Bell at the plate now. And he deals. Swing and a miss.
Well, these Reds just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
The 1-1. Now
inside ball.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Just missed.
3-1.
The wind of the pitch. Strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Matt Vierling, the next to hit for the Reds. Struck out swinging his first time. Breaking ball inside. 1-0. Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. The 1-1.
Drag 2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times.
1 and 2
now
the count.
Outside, hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Vic Caratini at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
2 outs. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Kicks and deals.
No, that's inside.
Well, 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
A wide to kick the pitch. Late swing, foul to the left. Two down, nobody on. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. That one felt good. It's 1-0. So 2 away with nobody on. Garrett Hampson, the next to hit. Caught looking his first time up. Bunting for a hit. Ward flips it behind his back.
No, he's safe.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one.
1-0.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast.
Safe.
Tries to get back and save.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Runner on the move.
Strike
in
one.
there.
No. Hey.
And a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Kicks and fires.
2-2.
In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Hampson at second with 2 down.
We got a full count.
In the dirt. And the runner holds. Inning over, and it could have been worse. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Stepping in, Tyrone Taylor. The pitch. Hard ground ball, base knock. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And kissing goodbye. That should get the dugout going. It's 2-1. So the lineup flips over. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, James Wood. That one fouled off.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Tyrone Blanco next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 2. Swing and a ball popped up. Vierland makes the catch. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Rays, Willie Adames. Out towards right center field, on the move. And that is that. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Brian Reynolds. And the right-hander back to work. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Here comes a pitch. And
Nope, that's in.
The inside edge. 1-1.
That's a ball. That's inside.
Edge. He's under it. Calls it in, and there's one away. Marcell Ozuna, the next to hit for the Reds. And that quickly, 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Wallner. Big swing and a miss. The Rays leading by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. And
that's a ball.
1.
That's down.
And
That's
it is
in.
2-1.
Ball. That's inside. That's a ball.
Edge.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Blanco moving under it. That is the inning. Back here at Great American Ballpark, down the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Ashcraft back to work. He swings through that one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Hit weakly on the ground. Tosses across to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And here is Nolan Gorman. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
One down, base is empty.
That's a ball.
Good slider down and
2
in.
balls, 1
so
strike.
Hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-1. So 1 out, nobody on. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Taylor Ward.
That's
on the ground
foul.
to the left. And it goes just foul. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Ripped on a line. Hampson bangs it for the 2nd out. Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. First offering, and it just misses. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to win by a man down by the river. Tyrone Taylor getting ready to hit. And that one hammered way back there. And it bangs off the top of the wall. Taylor into 2nd, and he's got a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell.
Pete Fairbanks on the pitch here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's going to be Rene Pinto.
Wood.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles
0-1.
an hour.
Yeah.
With the swing there.
It might be time to
0-2.
choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. Really late right now.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Rounds 3rd, headed for the plate. He scores,
Touchdown!
and they lead by 4. And that's a double.
This offense is on fire. 3 extra base hits in a row. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Fought off foul.
Pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And he got him. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the Reds catcher, Salvador Perez. As he turns on the rubber with that live arm delivers.
No balls, 1 strike.
Right-handed reliever.
2.
Him out. 1 gone here. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now here is Matt Vierling. And first offering is fouled off. Bell leads off first with one away. And there's two away. Man at first. Now a chance for Victor Caratini. He's already homered here in this one. Ward. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We're at the top of the eighth. Now the number 2 hitter, Dairon Blanco. The pitch. That's to third. And it gets by him.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Step off. Oh, he jumped early. Now, Willie Adames. That one pushed foul. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, you gotta find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Reynolds. And he makes the catch. One away. And now here is Nolan Arenado. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out in front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
He homered earlier in the game, but showing no fear on the mound so far in this at bat. He's just attacking the strike zone.
Stays alive. The Rays trying to break this one open, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 2 away. So first and second with 2 outs. And now the first baseman, Taylor Ward. He swings and fouls one off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just last thing's a player you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Only struck him out. Back here in Cincinnati. And now the center fielder, Garrett Hampson. The wind of the pitch. He was late there. Strike 1.
0-1.
That one in there across the letters.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Gets it to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Now it's Alex Bregman. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Hammer, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And the batter now, Ryan Reynolds. Taylor hustling after it. And there's 2 away. Marcell Ozuna, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Taylor moving under it. Makes the grab. And that is that. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now up for Tampa Bay. Jonathan Arent now on the bump. Tony Santillan.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And One of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very
that
high.
Missed. That's
and
a ball.
Breaks a ton.
And the pitch.
Hey.
Swing and a miss there.
Just a little too
1-1.
quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open.
Hey.
No way of making contact with that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Left-hand hitter waits. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. So up next, Tyrone Taylor. Hard hit, left field, base hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Pinto, batting with 1 down, takes the strike. Swing and a miss.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Cuts and misses, it's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over. James Wood next to hit for the Rays. And there's a foul ball. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. 2 outs. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. Reynolds going back. It just got out of here. It's 7-1. And stepping in for the Rays, Tyrone Blanco. Ground ball right side. And he can't come up with it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. So digging in, Willie Adames. This one in the air, center field. Hampson has this one sized up, brings it in for the 3rd out. Bottom of the 9th. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Matt Wallner. Cincinnati making a move for a pinch hitter, Santiago Espinal.
Well, plenty of work to do on offense, so they're just looking for any kind of spark here.
Cincinnati making a move for a pinch hitter, Colt Heath. And a pitch. Inside,
that's inside,
just
ball.
Missed. That one
ball inside.
2 balls, no strikes.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
That one finds the zone, and now 2-2. This one in the air. Arenado makes the catch with 1 ball. At the plate, Salvador Perez.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Here's the 0-1. And a foul ball. Bases empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And there's 2 more following the strikeout.
He made it look easy, but I can tell you that was not a favorable matchup.
So they're down to their final out. Next, switch hitting first baseman, Josh Bell. Now the 0-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Taylor